What excites you about this team this year?
What excites me, we've had the full year to grow, and we had so many early enrollees. We had like 15, and the class was about 20 or 25 or whatever. So for a majority of guys to come in early and hit the ground running, and you can see like, okay, we have young guys that can play, and then we have a lot of guys returning. We have guys who've played against Auburn, played in the Pac-12 championship against Utah, Wisconsin. So we have a lot of returning guys that have stepped up and have been waiting their turn and ready to play, and then we have young guys that can also step into different roles and make an impact. So that's probably the most exciting thing. I mean, we had last year, it wasn't what we expected it to be, and now it's like we understand what we did wrong, we corrected it, we looked ourselves in the mirrors and understood what we're trying to do, and I think just through everything from coaching staff to trainers to even EQ, everybody's locked in. So I'm just excited.
How would you describe kind of what the identity of a Tim DeRuyter defense is and what it will look like if you guys are doing it the way he wants it this year?
First, just Coach DeRuyter has done a great job just coming in and kind of hitting the ground running. I think this defense, just from his past defenses, they've been fast and they fly around and they're super smart. That's something you see a lot, especially. They were super smart. So kind of bringing that here and being guys who are already smart and already want to dive into the film and adding that with just the scheme itself, I think it's going to be fantastic. We play flat, we play fast, and we're physical, and I think adding that with Coach DeRuyter's defense and his terminology just goes hand in hand.
Marcel Yates, obviously one of the new faces on the staff this year. We've only gotten to talk to him a little bit, but from your player's perspective, what's it been like getting to be around him and get coached up by him?
Coach Yates has always been somebody I knew. He recruited me back when he was at Arizona, so I've known him for quite some time. But another guy, he's a defensive coordinator, but also has the pedigree of a DB. So it goes hand in hand because we get the technical side of it and we get the schematic side of it. So being in the safety room, and for somebody like me who really likes to know what everybody's doing, we're able to understand what the front's doing, what the D-line's doing, what the linebackers are doing, where this affects us, how we can fit this gap and go and make those extra plays, even though that may not be our responsibility. So him being in the room has just been phenomenal, and everybody likes him. I appreciate him so much already because I've learned so much already just within the short time he's been here. So I think he's going to be a huge part of our success in the back end and just this defense as a whole.
If you had one receiver on the Oregon Ducks team who would be the biggest challenge one-on-one to cover the games on the line? Who would be the biggest challenge for you to cover?
Oh, man. Oh, this is a tough question because that's the thing. We have so much talent now. I would say Devin and Johnny and Red, those are like the three that, pose a lot of issues. But then there's also young guys like Troy Franklin. You have Micah Pittman, who I call Elmer's because he really doesn't drop anything. Who else is there? Dante Thornton. So we have so many guys. It's hard to pick one, but I think that's the thing that makes it fun because in practice you're going against all these guys. There's no separation, so we all have to go against them. So every rep you got to be on your best, and I think that's what separates us from everybody else. The ones, the twos, even the threes, you have guys out there who are ready to go in and play right now. So that question is hard to just pick one, but those are some guys that I feel like would give you a little bit of a challenge.